All right, so let me say that again. It is a science of digital marketing, and we have the art. Okay, so the science is the technology. The science is the technology, the technical parts of digital marketing. That is the science. For example, go to your website, upload the pages. You know that there is the science of it. And the technical knowledge, you may not be gifted in the technical field. You know, it is not with many people. But I came to realize that you can survive without science, but you cannot survive without the art of digital marketing. What is the art of digital marketing? Identifying your perfect customer. That is the art of digital marketing. Okay?
Thank you.
Who is your perfect customer? Creating content is the art of digital marketing. It is a psychology, understanding that when you share your message, do you attract your perfect customer? Do you know who your message is hitting? That is the art field, the art side of digital marketing. Another art is the psychology of buying, buyer's psychology. All right. So, what makes you to purchase? If you ask yourself, because I told you, do not think who is your perfect customer. Your perfect customer is you. Already the features that make you are a mom, you are a parent, you used to work, you had a business, you are in debt, you are struggling to get time for your family, you have got those things that make you. That is basically your perfect customer. So there is no looking my perfect customer outside. I remember I had this guy he was a guy, never married, and he had written a book so perfect that helps moms to breastfeed. You can imagine. So he wrote a book that is helping a completely different avatar, a different perfect customer. It did well, but this is not somebody who had started digital marketing. He has been in it for years. For most of us, we are doing it for the first time in life, you know, and therefore, when you are starting from scratch, you are the perfect customer. And when I realized that breakthrough, it was the game changer. Let me tell you something. There is no success without mastering that thing first. So we have known that, yes, there is digital marketing. There is the art of digital marketing, identifying the perfect customer, creating content and message that attracts them, or, you know, but you can do away with the science, but you cannot do away with the art. Okay, how can you do away with the art is if you focus on becoming a tech expert, helping people to create websites. It's like a job at the end of the day, because when I am doing websites, I literally dedicate 1, 2 to 3 hours literally doing someone's work. If they are going to pay me, then that is literally a job. But I don't want to be employed. I said I want to be my own boss. But when I'm doing someone's website, I am literally working for that person. It's like a job literally, and I don't want it. So instead, I want to focus on the art of digital marketing, because the art makes me free. The art makes me to be successful. Let's look in life. Those who have succeeded with the art, with the science, have become doctors, engineers, they have become teachers, they have become, quite collar jobs. And later on in years, we realize that there is nowhere for the, I don't want to say like that, but I want to say there is no much freedom they got, because they must be employed for them to live, because they focused on the science of life, the scientific fields in life. But all those who focus on the art, they became motivational speakers, businessmen. They became what else? They are literally free. They have to regulate their own time, and you see, that is a field of success. Like people who they run organizations, they are CEOs, they are their own boss. They have started farms, they have become directors because they focused on the art. So my encouragement is, when the scientific part becomes complicated, when the technical knowledge becomes complicated, don't worry. You can always get somebody to do that work for you, but you cannot get someone to sell for you. You know, you cannot get someone to sell for you. So, and that is why I love Legacy Builders program, because it focuses on teaching us how to sell and how to market. You know, you cannot survive without. Okay, you cannot survive without marketing skills. You can do without product. There are so many products on the planet. You don't need to create more, honestly speaking. But do you know why people struggle? They struggle because they don't have the skills of marketing. And that is why I am so much passionate with the Legacy Builder program, because it teaches you how to be a legendary marketer, my friend. You learn skills that will put you ahead of the game. Literally, it puts you, like a champion, because what you can do away without a website. Can I tell you something? You can do away without a website. You can survive without knowing how to do it. We have experts who have got no tech skills, starting with Michelle, $5 million. She cannot create for you a website. And she's not interested to learn. Tell her payment gateways are dropping. She has got no clue what that means. Look at the figure attached to it. I want to encourage you, because most of us, we are not tech savvy. I thank God I am a little bit tech savvy, but let me tell you the truth. I mean, it doesn't serve me in much better way than the part where I don't use tech. The side where I don't use tech, I am driving. Okay, so I wanted to mention to Shiro, when I heard her voice and she's like, I gave up. I'm like, no, come on, my dear, you got this. Yeah, that shouldn't worry you at all. Having payment gateway, what is it? Don't worry about that. By the way, Habiba, tech are not working, my payment gateways. No, forget that. That should not even worry you. And I have seen people who are like, I cannot create content because my website is not live. Come on. That should not worry you. Focus on marketing. Focus on learning the skills. Focus on communicating your message every single day. Yesterday, I was inspired by Daryl Hannah. We had a one-on-one with Daryl Hannah last night, and Miss Jane is a witness. She was there. And that amazing human being challenged me, literally. All right? And what he speaks, he has already created his own community, and he has got his own school account. Yes, Miss Jane?
I just remembered, imagine he was kaguaring videos one by one. Like,
imagine.
Oh my goodness. Like, yeah. Tell me, say it, Coach Sam. What was he doing?
Auditing.
Auditing, that's the word I'm missing. My Kizungu has potered. Listen, people, auditing. Like Habiba, you'd share your screen and he was going through your videos, your content that you create, the 3 videos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and check out the ones that have most views. Imagine and auditing them one by one and saying, like, this is where you missed the point. Like, you did not start on hook. And imagine while he was doing that for Mwikali, Coach was busy telling me, hack, Mister, hack.
Imagine.
Let me tell you,
we'll be doing that
whenever he comes on. Guys, just sacrifice, because it's for good things. Whenever Coach Sam sees or realizes that he's doing those one-on-ones, let's hope in. I would also want to know, I have a video that has gone up to 6,000 views, my friends. Not one person has converted. So I would want him to audit that and at least tell me what the mistake is. Habiba, you get videos that are going viral, and so many people, I tell you, I have over 350 interested.
Yeah,
350.
I'm close to 400, but conversion is an issue.
Conversion. But he went on, and as he was auditing, obviously he will see how you are responding to that, and he'll tell you, this is the mistake you're doing. He even showed us his dashboard. He said, my friends, see, he checked from the 1st of March to yesterday, 26th. 3,580 leads. He said, let's check from January. And if Michelle says, at least get 20 leads, out of 20 leads, you get 1 sale, right? Now, imagine Daryl, 3,500 leads. How many sales are those? Oh, sorry, Coach Sam, for...
No, I mean it's amazing. It is actually true. When he shared the screen, this is somebody who is approaching $400,000. He's barely 1 year old. I mean, he's maybe 13 months in this program, and the kind of success he has been able to amass, I would be quiet and listen to him. And he was just so amazing. He inspired us. He was like, go for your goals. There is nothing that should stop you. And I loved it. Hylene, welcome.
Good morning, everybody. So thank you for the insights on Daryl Hannah. I actually love his videos. They are very punchy. And he actually just talks about the same thing every day, Miss Jane. If you watch his videos, he's always talking about being a welder, but the
Exactly.
hook and just what he says inside of the video is what is that brings in the twist. So where do you get this link? Is it during his live on TikTok, or is it in his community, the one he created on school?
Hold on. Hold that thought there. Hold that thought. You know, Coach Sam raised his hand and he also had a question like Mwikali did. And we found him answering and helping Mwikali out. Yeah.
Where was
But
the
Coach
link?
Sam's question was, how is he able to go through this every day, repeating himself every day? And it dawned on me, oh yeah, we are really repeating ourselves. I'm a
Exactly.
mom one. And he said, my friends, you've got to, at the back of your minds, just know who your target audience is. And bear in mind, there could be somebody who's seeing you today for the first time. I don't know how long you watched whoever brought you here. Yeah. But if you listen, I mean, Coach Sam was worried that, to him, it's already over boring. He repeats himself on a daily basis.
Exactly.
So take it up, Lynn. Sorry for that. I just wanted to mention that,
Yeah.
he was talking about repeating himself over and over, saying the same, giving the same.
Yeah, I noticed is one of his strategies. So my question was, where did you find this link to join his live? Was it on TikTok? Was it on his community, the school community?
Yeah, he has a community. His name is Daryl Hannah.
I'm actually in the community. Yeah.
Yeah, so he had, I checked on his calendar. It was so funny because I joined his community yesterday. And I told him, I just joined your community today. And I saw you have got a meeting in the next 20 minutes. I clicked.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been from day one and I never follow him. I just watch his lives and I'm out.
Absolutely, Jane. I'm exactly like you.
So, no, like
Habiba.
I'm asking, he is
Habiba.
live. Yeah. So I am asking, when was it started?
That time, back that time when Michelle started saying we'll have community.
Exactly.
Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago?
Is it really 3 weeks, Habiba?
No. I think it's been a few months.
A few months.
Yes, absolutely.
He's looking out. Remember, he said yesterday he's looking out to help 1,000 people. He's still at 800. Habiba, we're just 800. And we are amongst the 800, but we never attend his Zooms. You see where we are failing, Habiba?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that is cool. Anyway,
yeah,
so he has got his...
For me, I was following. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was following Coach, and that is how I caught up with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome because I went live and I'm broadcasting Daryl Hannah. And on that live, I have connected Miss Jane. She's also live. We are doing a combo. And that combo, we are showing Daryl Hannah.
And even me, I came along, Coach. Do you remember?
I remember.
I was there, but I joined because from the previous live you had, you said you want to join, I think, another one. So I wondered, where is Coach joining? So I came in.
Yeah. That is the most amazing thing. So my whole point or my whole message is this. If there is somebody ahead of you, you will do everything to listen to them because they have already achieved the success you want. And that is why I told you guys, I will, if ever I find anybody ahead of me, I'm always ready and humble to listen to, because when I absorb that knowledge, I can also help those who are following me, those who are, I can only feed when I am fed. And therefore, he was just amazing. Of course, I was telling him, like, I'm always saying I quit my job. I'm a high school math teacher. Will people not think I'm bragging? That was like my message. Do you think like people think I'm bragging? Because every of my content, I'm saying the same thing. And more importantly, myself have got that, sensitive me of thinking I don't know whatever. And he told me no. That you have to say it over and over and over again. My name is Lynn, a wonderful mom of one, a mom of wonderful mom. You see, there I can't say someone's story. Yeah. So you share your story over and over and over in every piece of content as many times as possible until you get tired. That is what makes the content. And then you start off with a great hook. Great hook, no question about it. And that was one of the things that really made that life to stand out, because people who are making money online, they have got no special skills. They are not unique in any way. They are ordinary, just like you. I mean, I am always challenged when I see that kind of success. And therefore, tech should not challenge you. I repeat, don't be challenged by tech. Focus on the main thing. I know what is more important than the other. Tech is not important. Listen to me, my friend. And that's why the program comes with ready-made website templates. If they can literally put your photo from the beginning, such that when it comes to you, it has got your photo, it has got everything, they would do it, because they know you should not put your focus there. Your focus should not be knowing how does the website look like. How did they put it? It shouldn't be there. It should be on how do I share my message out there, attract my perfect customer, serve the people so that they could be willing to come and actually not necessarily to buy, but find the value that you are going to be producing. And that is the main focus. So I want to ask you, every day when you wake up, let your main priority be communicate, pass your message. Communicate, pass your message. Now, he mentioned something about copy-paste. All right, there was a lady who asked her about copy-pasting and whether she should be copy-pasting, whether he does copy-pasting and all that. And I listened to it. I don't know whether Miss Jane, you had his response. No, okay. So a lady had been doing copy-pasting for some time and she had not seen results. Okay. And he said, like, for him, he used to do copy-pasting. But where he found massive success was in the video creation. And after doing copy-pasting for some time, he stopped and he said, I will only focus on where I am seeing results. And there was somebody who had seen results there with copy-pasting. So the lady commented and said, for me, I have made sales with copy-pasting. And this is was his advice, which I agree. Do that what works for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Do
Amen.
that which works for you.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
If I may just add on to that,
Yeah.
I started, I was more, I thought copy paste was the easier option
Yeah.
initially when I was still new, but then I stood on the fact that Coach Sam said he made a sale. Even I think the one who initiated me into this also told me, I think their first sale came from copy pasting. And even some of my customers, they say, we are not showing our faces, my friend. Which part don't you understand? Show us copy pasting. Show us copy pasting. That's where we will thrive. They are yet to start. Now, that copy pasting that I started on was not bringing me anything. Yeah, until that time when we did that webinar with you, the webinar that we did recently, Watch I Hear Last, the one we did previously, yeah, from the last one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My friend, and Rose, our father said, how much has she earned? And I beckoned at Lynn and I said, my friend, and we quit. We stopped doing copy pasting. Rose, our father said she had realized over 30K. Are you serious? Me and Lynn went and DM'd each other. We said from today, that the following day, My friend, that night I never slept. I started copy pasting that night. I'm still doing it. I've not seen results.
Are you using the same SafeNet for copy pasting? No.
I'm using Classified that Coach showed us.
Okay, all right.
And using the same, even the other day I was asking him, where do I get those very good the content to paste there? The good, what do you call that? Yeah?
Google.
Yeah.
But in a nutshell, Kizungu ni Google Judy. Yeah? In a nutshell, what am I saying? When I came into this, they said, this is not for family. This is not for your friends. I keep repeating that. And I have to rethink, what am I saying? It's not for family. It's not for friends. I don't have to, like, I'm not pestering anybody. I'm not cold calling anybody. You don't have to get onto, phone calls, no conversations, no long calls with people. They will see what you're doing. They're the ones to reach out. No doubt they are doing that. But can I tell you, all my sales have come from people who know me from church. My family, my cousin is in this because she knows me, and I would not be lying. So even the last Zoom call that we had, the community thing, when we went into breakout rooms, I told them the same. I mean, one thing is said, and we can just say, rephrase and say, easier said than done, right? Because when you tell me this is not for family, don't expect your family is the one that will come and buy into these programs. It's for strangers. No doubt it is for strangers, because this is not whatever, where Coach Sam is at, that's not family. Are they all your family? Do you have family in here? So
Try everything.
Try everything, whichever will work. What's the harm in trying to copy paste on the side and I get a $900 sale from it? From Copenhagen, God knows where that is. From a stranger. It means it's working. It's for strangers. If I get a $100 sale from a cousin, boom, it's working with relatives. So you just do what you're supposed to do. You as you.
Love it. Love it. Awesome. That is true. So do everything. Go with the one that works. And especially
Me,
when
what
you're
I
not,
like more,
go ahead.
Coach, what I liked most about what he was talking, because I was there at the beginning, I left earlier, but I liked when he was beginning his video, when he said, when you are doing your video content, share your problems. Most of the people who will join will connect with your problem rather than your success. Sometimes we are in so much of sharing our success, and they find that we are too high for them. If you are retiree, share your problems. They will connect easily with your problem, and then you board them and you carry them along.
I mean, I wrote that down. I can see it. It is right here.
Oh, you did.
I did,
That
because
was my takeaway.
yeah, I mean, he said, like, nobody can connect. I made $900 last night. So what? Nobody cares about that. Like, literally, no one connects with that. Seriously.
Yes.
Like, tell me.
They have a problem they want solved.
Yeah, you like when you say, I mean, it doesn't help. And most of us, we are worried. I have not seen success. What am I going to create content about? Content about success, it does not convert more than content that speaks about a solution to a problem.
Ongeza volume hapo kwa success.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
We are
because,
worried about that. I'm telling
back
you.
in the day, I used to say, huyu coach anataka niseme nini? Na wakiniuliza even kwa live. Supposing I get somebody who will ask me, show us your testimonial. Stop talking about South Africa, 18 millionaires. Even the guy in California, he told us yesterday, all the while he has been wondering, where are my Kenyan guys? Kumbe hawako kwa hii kitu. Wait till he saw Coach Sam there. Talking about having quit his job 5 months after, What am I saying? My friends, you can ride. If that question ever comes, like, I have made sales, and I thank God all the while. I have made sales. How much sales? In my mind now, the next question is, what if they ask me how much I've made? For how long will I brag on this $900 sale? You know, you'll always have something. What's the next thing that they may ask you? My friend, ride on Coach Sam.
Love it. Oh my goodness. I love the challenge we're giving each other. Yes, Judy.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's continue.
So yeah, I like that. We are challenging each other. You know, we are putting each other on fire here, because that is the most important thing. Some of us, we are not creating content. Go out there. The platform is waiting for your message, my friend. If you're watching me on live, guys, it is the same thing. You need to learn how to pass your message out there, because if I didn't create content, maybe we could have never met.
Not maybe, we wouldn't. Where would we have met?
No one would have met you.
No one.
We are here.
So look at that.
I'm telling you, what I'm saying is, my friend, we would not be in this inner circle. I don't know where I would be at such a point as this, because I would not have met any of you.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Let David say something. Let somebody else talk. Jane and Judy, I think we talk too much.
It's because you were inspired yesterday by that guy. Both of you were with that guy yesterday. It challenged you a lot. Hi,
Yeah,
David.
let's hear the others view, whether they are concurring with us.
I changed a lot when I met Sam. You know, I never thought that talking your story would change. Even like just going live, being afraid of being there makes you like, wow, what am I even going? Am I doing it right? You not being sure if you're doing it right. First, you have to accept it, then do it. You do it slowly, and eventually you have a story to tell, because you are not always open to tell stories. You know, if you don't tell your story, no one will ever tell your story. This is only social media is the only platform that someone tells their own story. Even in your burial, they don't ask you about your story. You're already dead. They write what they think about you. But in social media, you can tell your own story. The fun, the bad, the good, and everybody connects with those people who like literally tell nice stories. Not literally nice stories, a story that I can relate to. Just relate. No matter even if it's bad is something that happened bad to you, something that you never thought you could even say it. Right now, there's a guy that's trending on TikTok. Skeppy. He's a gay dude who had a very rough life, like a mafia life. But like right now, he's trending in the last 3 days. Like he's seriously trending, millions and millions. But just because he tells his story, he's confident to tell his story. Nothing else. He even doesn't teach anything, or he just tells his story, and he's unapologetic about it, and it's blowing. So imagine if you tell your story and you have something to say with your story. How does it work?
Wow.
Did you say he's
when you start? Yeah, he's a gay dude. He's even from Albania. That's the funny thing.
And you know him.
Albania. No, you see, that's the thing about social media. If you trend, they push you everywhere. It doesn't matter what you're even telling. The story, it matters. Like, are you connecting? I'm meaning this is because about connection. You see, as long as everybody can relate with that story, it doesn't matter who you are. That guy is disadvantaged in any form. He's gay, he's Albanian, and he's white, and he's old enough, but he's trending. Right now, he's the guy who's trending for the last like 2 days. If you check that means what? If you tell a story and everybody just connects, you don't even, he's very unapologetic about explaining shit he went through his life. He has been beaten up, he has gone through things. His father used to even beat him up because when he was growing up. But because of that story of his, he's a rich guy that now he's showing off his lifestyle. But in real sense, there's nothing that he's saying that is making sense. But because of the problems that he went through his life, it's opening up his ways so much that everyone even is in podcasts, other people's podcasts. You see, now that's different. Telling your story is a very funny thing.
What's the name of the guy?
Leo Skepi. Leo.
What?
Leo. Leo. Leo Skepi.
Neo.
SK.
Oh, Neo.
Yes,
Okay.
Leo. That guy. You see?
Mm.
He
Okay.
started telling his story. Easy. Like that's how telling a story is powerful. Just you telling your own story is so powerful that people
Announcement.
just notice you.
I have a new member of the family that I have to introduce you to.
Guy, yeah?
I've been shopping, antiquing, how I do, past few days. And the newest member of the family just got delivered. Bitch, his name is Boots. Because he's cute. Boots. He big too. So
Always in the video alone, doing things, but he's always happy about it. And tells the story.
earlier. I was like,
So that's what I'm.
house, you know?
When you want to create content, look at the people who like literally hata wewe ukiangalia inakujaza. Hai make sense lakini inakuvutia unataka kuona hiyo video. Because most of our videos, like I realize, they start well but die. Always you start well but you always die. You need to get to know how to tell your own story in a way like sinaona hata sama kikupe story yake video zake zote zinakuwa changu kitaka kujua Kenya anamaliza nayo. Having that ending, kugojea hiyo ending mzuri. But if you do the videos well, nitasema kasa. It's all in telling your own story. It's all in you telling the story. Nothing more. Hii ingine itawake. Like people like me, hata kuna watu wanataka kulipa hii kitu waliniona na Sam. Like tu kuona tu mtu hivi ina click. So ni kumaanishaje? If I was not in that video, haingewaka. Hata mse angekuwa sure. But the moment anakuona kwa hiyo video ama anakuona kwa mtu mwingine mwenye ako successful, so you do even with other people, inawaka, inakufungua like oh, so this is not juu kila mtu anaogopa scam, lakini ubaya ni if you don't risk it utapata nini?
Well,
So you risk it and try.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Wow. Share your story. And most of us, we wonder like, what story are we going to share? You know, what is it in my story? What is one thing that people are going to hear from me? Do I have any story to tell? Oh, my friend, yes, you have. You have got a lot of it to share. And I realized that is the framework. I call it story selling because you are actually sharing with stories. One of the success principles that I borrow from Daryl Hannah is he is a master in storytelling. Inside his community, he has got a program that teaches you how to share your story. I want you guys to go and check it out. I mean, there is something about it. He cannot just be successful because he is lucky. He is not. He uses a specific framework of telling your story. Just go to listen to it. There's a few videos there. You will learn a lot on how you can share your stories in ways that connect. And of course, don't be worried by tech. Tech is nothing to worry about. Be worried about your ability to share your story, your ability to connect, your ability to be vulnerable, like problems, you know, like share problems and show the solution, even if you have not achieved the solution yet, but already you are in the process of making that problem to be solved. That journey is very amazing. And I'm talking to somebody who is not yet creating content. I believe most of you are doing it, but anybody who is not, then that is going to be the awesome. He is called Daryl Hannah. Maybe you can type it there, Miss Jane, the name of Daryl Hannah. It's an amazing guy. He's called Hannah, but he's a male. Yeah?
Yeah.
Even
I'm
me, the
saying I
first
think
time
Hannah is his mom's name. He goes by his mom's surname is mother's. I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
Americans.
Yeah, Daryl Hannah, yeah, like that. So you can search for him on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. He's not lucky. He deserves it. He has been able to achieve the success because he are actually working towards it. And that's going to be the best part. So I hope, thank
Let
you
me
so
say
much.
something also, Coach Sam. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. I'm talking on behalf of very many people. when I came into this, or even before, all along my life, I used to look at successful people. You know, the way now that I'm in, my mindset has been flipped, yeah. But previously, I would always stare like at Habiba, like, you know, I would see beyond Habiba, looking out. Oh, look at the curtains she's got there. Look at that road. Yeah, this one is successful. You know, looking at people, all successful people, like, Uyu, she's made it. She's over there. We are all ordinary, my friend. Stop looking at them
You
like,
should not be intimidated.
don't be
You feel
intimidated. Don't
intimidated.
look
Yeah.
beyond Habiba. See
Mhm.
Habiba for who she is. We are here together because she wants to make some extra money. My friend, Michelle started with a target of 54,000 as a divorced woman. What made you start? What is your story? Look at others, single mothers with 3 children, 18-hour jobs. Guys, how many hours are you putting in your job? Yet you're still broke. Come on, come on. This here is a business. Start at whichever level that you can afford. Build yourself up. Already today, can I tell you, there's a lady, she's been seeing me in church. I didn't even know she's in such a situation. She talked to me, she said, my friend, I know your dad, your late dad, I know your mom, I know you. The woman's guild meeting, I know you, I want to start. 12:15, I got a message. I'm ready. I've been through your ebook. What do I do next? I've been through your website. What is next? She has a stroke. Now, I'm at that point. I've not even responded. Like, you know, I'm wondering, guy. So answer this one. What do I even tell?
How do you handle it?
How do I handle it?
I would also want to hear that.
So,
Coach.
are you wondering how to receive payment? I mean, why are we here?
That's a good question.
I mean,
You see, I can see the shock. I can see the
I
shock on
can't
your
believe
face, like
it.
you're wondering.
I don't think, if I understand Jane well, I don't think she's wondering about how to receive payment. It's wondering how to basically encourage her to
It's that
join, so that
feeling of,
whether
is it okay to,
whether she
know?
will be able to then do the videos and do the work that is needed if she's had a stroke.
I would be like Jane. I would be cautious of how I approach it too. How do we do it? Can we discuss this, please, if it's not too much?
I think like
Unmute
if someone
mistake.
believes
Yeah.
they can do it,
Huh?
if someone believes they can do it, why not believe the same thing? If she has that belief that she can do it, you'll do it. Let her do it.
Exactly. I
Because at the
mean,
end of the day, it's a challenge. That would be even a very good story to tell. You sold to someone who was headstroke. Imagine
Listen
that's
to her
one
message.
challenge that can.
Okay.
Hi, Madam Jane. I've gone through the blueprint. I've gone through ebook. From there, what is next? Please don't tire to take me through. Yesterday, she went over my videos, my friend. I found like 36 likes from the same lady. I was reading this out to my mom this morning and I said, I really don't know. Maybe I'll take it up to my class and let's see what their response is. And I said, wow, Liz, you stayed this late. It shows how determined you are. Please let me know which program you're thinking of starting on. And let me encourage you, if you perceive this as something that you can do, congratulations, my friend. I don't want to seem like we are not in this really for the money. It's not monetary value, but look at it from this point of view. This is somebody who tells you, I stopped going to church on Sunday. On Sunday, she wrote me and said, oh, my friend, I've watched you. I watched the services online because I can't, logistics of moving to church. I watched you as you led the prayers, my friend. God bless you. And I showed my family. This is who I want to join the thing that she's doing.
Wow, at least you are doing the right thing. You see,
Good morning. Good morning,
this
group.
is the thing.
Yeah, let's hear Moses. Mhm.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm sorry I'm late in class because I've just woken up and gotten ready, and then I found Jane
It's okay. Come in.
something interesting.
Mm.
I just want to give an input, and I want to give an input using my own example.
Mhm.
Jane,
You
you're
are the
saying
one
that.
I was looking for your comment. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Jane, you say this client is had a stroke.
Mhm.
Yes, Jane.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
Yeah, you say the client had a stroke.
Yeah.
Or when somebody has a stroke, he or she is either affected on the right side or the left side. So what happens is that maybe one of the hands is not able to maneuver the laptop or the phone, but the other one is actually capable. Personally, I had a fracture of the spine, and it was a very bad one because it was very high. In fact, the professor who was taking care of me had given me 14 days to die. And inside me, I was fighting, and I said, okay, my professor, you have read books about people dying after 14 days with this kind of injury, but it is not me.
Wow.
And I fought.
Wow.
And I fought, and everybody had given up on me. I was bedridden.
Mhm.
I was completely quadriplegic. If you understand quadriplegia means you are dead
Yeah.
from the neck.
Mm.
You are dead from the neck downwards. Eventually, I recovered slowly by slowly, and
Mhm.
to date, if we sit with you, you may not immediately notice my problems, but literally I use one hand because my left hand, the fingers do not open. I keep forcing them, but
Mm.
at times I hold my phone with my left hand and then scroll with the right hand. So the
Mhm.
same thing, because I use one hand, yes, but at least I'm confident,
Mhm.
and and I'm sure, and I tell myself that I'll do it and I can do it.
Oh yes, you can. You are in it already. Mhm.
Yeah. So for this person who has got a stroke,
Mm.
who has gotten a stroke, if
Mm.
it is on the right side, that person can use the left side. If it is on the left side, that person can use the right side. So all that person needs is to be encouraged, and
Mm.
don't pity that client. Just give that client hope and tell the client you can do it. Use the strength you have. Uh, do not, do not. Do not mind how slow you actually achieve whatever you want to achieve. So tell the client not to worry about the speed, and she will actually catch up. So don't
Deny her.
sympathize.
Mhm.
Yeah, and don't sympathize so much with the client.
Wow.
All you need is to give that client what do you call it, support
You
and
see?
and
Yeah.
education.
I think
Yeah.
she's been seeing like taking aback, and no wonder
Yeah.
she tells me in her messages like don't tire. What is it? She said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She said,
That one.
please don't tire. Yeah, please don't tire to take me through.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my
That is somebody who is actually ready to
Mhm.
learn.
Mm.
and she has got self motivation. So you go
Wow.
ahead and do it. Otherwise, thank you very
Powerful
much.
coming from you, Moses. I really was looking for that.
I know, right? When I saw he wasn't here, my heart just sank, but I knew I was pegging to airing this and waiting to hear of what you guys would have to say. Thank you so much, Moses. Thank you for this coming from you.
Welcome.
It could not have been better said. Thank you so
like,
much.
right now, I'm holding my phone using my left hand, and it's only two fingers that open in my left hand. That is the pointing finger and the thumb. Just that. And I'm okay. I have no problem. After all, there are people who who do not have hands. They use prosthesis.
And the more you use that hand, the more you are most likely to recover more muscles on it.
Yes, and even before I sold my vehicle, I was driving myself. I didn't care. So you only have to have what do you call you encourage yourself. Yeah, once you and I'm sure that person who has stroke, he or she is endeavoring to recover. So there is a lot of power. There is a lot of power and hope in that part. You only need to utilize it. Just tickle it and it will come up.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank
you so much. Imagine from being told by the medics that you have 14 days. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and they didn't mince their words. They were saying it in my face.
Oh my God.
But
we serve a mighty God. Our God is mighty.
How long ago, sorry to ask, Moses, how long ago is that we are talking about?
A quarter of a century.
What do you mean?
Yes.
I used to think because my mom was a medic, the stories she would bring home. And to date, I walk in town with my mom, guys. And I have people stopping us in the middle of the streets, people in ties. Where, sister, ulikuwa unanipima, ulinitibu uko Potela. Shika you know, because the stories my mom would bring. I remember one time, motorcade ya Kenyatta. You know, I went to a school near Jogoo Road. Let me give my story in a nutshell. And we would wait by the roadside. Pope anakuja, God bless his soul. Tunawekeshwa huko, tunaletewa maziwa ya Nyayo, wanamtoa airport, and they would use Jogoo Road. So tuko kwa the scorching heat. All the way Jogoo Road tumelainiwa up, we are waiting. So one time motorcade ya president ran over Katoto, Kakivuka. And akina moms were the first responders. Kina my mom, being there in uniform, hizo za kanjo. My mom came home, she was all soiled. She came home late. But nikasema, I saw mommy, alienda kusave mtoto alibondwa na hiyo ndudhi ya motorcade. She came home late. Walirush mtoto Kenyatta. And the baby survived. The young child survived. But she came home so soiled. What am I saying? How was kuhizo? And I'm happy about my mom. Maybe it's in your blessings to Nakulia today. They were humane, if I can say that. Kuambia in your face, where were Moses? You have 14 days. Huyo ni wa which ends?
Yeah, you know, in Kenyatta National Hospital, it is not like they are telling you. It is a teaching hospital. So the professor is teaching his student, and it's like his mind is completely disconnected from the patient. So he is in class, despite that he is doing his word louds, but he is in the class. He's telling you, okay, this kind of injury, prognosis is very poor. Such people do not make it beyond 14 days. They are not telling you that, Jane, you are not going to go beyond 14 days. This guy is in class, he's teaching. So he is busy, and when he realizes that oh, Kube, the patient is understanding English, he walks away from that bed, and the students follow him, asking him, Prof, you said this guy will be done by 14 days, and silently he says yes.
No wonder we
I wish we'd meet him one day.
we couldn't take this profession, let me tell you.
He actually met me after 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and he had no one.
What?
Sorry, we seem to have hijacked the class. I don't know what
I'm
are you
sorry.
going to do with that time? I think you're going
I don't
to
know
take
what
us
we'll
out.
be doing.
Jane.
I apologize. I apologize to Coach Sam. Please go ahead. Take
No,
over
you
the
should
class.
not. Moses, you should not.
Hmm?
This
Yeah,
is
you are
my
teaching
type of
You
class that
shouldn't.
doesn't
Yes,
need
you
person
should
phone.
not.
in that
This
class.
is class.
Yeah,
Motivation is class.
Of course.
Yes.
Why do we just have to? Why do we have to just ponder on what how Darrell is motivating us? It starts at home. It starts at
And
home.
and what? We are human beings. Me, I want to hear this.
Yes. It
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
This is practical. I wonder how it will be when we meet up in April. Jesus, somebody help me with this planning.
So actually, anybody can. You know, like even my right hand. I don't scroll the phone the way you people do. You know, you people do it in a very good way that I admire, and I don't know. You know, people who have got strength in the figures, they scroll their phone, and I really admire. Do you know, I use my thumb to scroll the phone. So, like one time I was in a matatu. I was traveling from Nakuru to Nairobi, and we started chatting we started talking with a guy who was next to me. He was quite young, but he's a brave guy. So we just connected and started talking. So now we were talking after about 20 or so kilometers. He asked me, and why are you scrolling the phone using your thumb? So this guy, I appreciated that question, because this is somebody who is brave. Because
A genuine question, yeah.
this is a brave and genuine person. Because not many people, and especially in this country of ours, who are going to interact with you freely in a matatu. So I opened up and I told him, I had an accident about 25 years ago, and I have some kind of disability, and I cannot draw with my pointing finger and other fingers. I only use my thumb. And I'm satisfied, because after all, even for that person who is strong and okay, he or she is scrolling with all the figures, can do it even on the laptop. But there is thoughts. We will be the same as mine, who is scrolling with the thumb.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I'll be slower, but
you will do it.
But ultimately, I'll get to the goalpost.
And the more you exercise those muscles, the more flexible they are going to get. And I would be surprised if sometimes later I meet you without those fingers functioning 100%. That's my prayer, and that's my word today.
Amen.
I want to meet you when they are perfect.
Amen.
Amen.
Well,
In
sorry,
Jesus'
Uncle
name.
Sam.
You know,
that's a lot of content from Moses. I wish it was recorded. You have a whole video there.
You know, people actually have come from very far, and you know what actually connects you with the world and with everybody. It's what comes from you, not what comes from not what comes from without. It is what comes from within.
From within, yeah. You are inner you. You are inner you.
your inner you,
Wow,
even
I
your
love
inner
this.
you, your inner
Yeah.
you makes you
Yes.
recover. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I left hospital. I left the hospital because they were keeping on giving me so many demands, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, no, I want to go home, and they said,
Let me
okay.
recover at home. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they said, okay, we can give you a letter to go to the nearest hospital and get admitted. I
Mm-hmm.
told them, no, I don't need a letter. In fact, the nearest hospital, I'm even
Mm-hmm.
known by the medical officer in that hospital. If I just walk there and tell him to admit me, that hospital,
He will.
yeah, he will actually do that. So the professor was shocked,
Mm-hmm.
and I left the hospital after 6 months. And
Mm-hmm.
when I went home, everybody was saying, "Oh, he should not have come home. Oh, this is very
Mm-hmm.
bad. Why did they
Mm-hmm.
chase him away?" I told them, "No, I was
Mm-hmm.
not chased away from hospital. I decided to come home to come and recover here."
Yeah.
And in fact, the recovery was gradual and good.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, I told my house girl to open the gate, and I took my vehicle and I drove.
What?
And that time,
I didn't.
that time, remember, I have a collar. That was about 10 months after the accident.
Uh-huh.
That time, I have a collar on the
Uh-huh.
neck, so
Uh-huh.
I cannot turn properly. But I was using the driving mirror.
Okay.
So when the police stopped me,
Mm-hmm.
the traffic police,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they actually knew me because it was
Mm-hmm.
it was in the local area. They
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, your license is expired, blah blah blah." And then one of them said, "No, we Daktari, yes, we had he had an accident,
Mm-hmm.
and the license is expired, and he's driving himself to hospital." So he told me,
Mm-hmm.
Daktari, be driving to hospital whenever you are able, and if anybody asks you question, refer him to
Mm-hmm.
me. He
Yeah.
was
You see?
I think
You
he
see?
was in the rank of a sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
And that time I was actually taking risks because my left leg
Mm-hmm.
was not able to release the crash.
The clutch. Yeah.
You see, because
Yes.
it was weak and it could not release the crash on time.
Mm-hmm.
You know
But
what
you
I used,
decided. Mm-hmm.
but now what I used to do
Mm-hmm.
is to go at a speed that
Mm-hmm.
I'll not need to release that clutch so fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I used to
Wow.
drive myself to hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and that driving actually made my left leg stronger,
Yeah.
and by
Mm-hmm.
I became
Mm-hmm.
strong. The neck also started recovering because of using the driving mirror always.
Yeah.
You see, you are not using the side mirrors. You see
Mm-hmm.
this driving mirror, the real driving mirror.
Yeah. Hii iko
You,
hapa
you know,
mbele. Uh-huh.
hiyo iko hapo juu.
Eh.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa inanisaidia, na hiyo shingo hainuki.
Eh.
So by and by
Mm-hmm.
I started recovering. In fact, I got amazed by the recovery. But you know what?
Yeah.
God had a plan. That is why I was recovering so fast. So fast.
Mm.
I was even asking myself, what is happening that I'm recovering so fast? And this condition is an extreme condition whereby no book, actually,
Mm-hmm.
literally no book, give you room or tell you that you can actually recover that fast.
Mm.
Ube, you know what?
Yes.
God had something hidden.
What? Tell it.
God had something hidden. That is
Mm-hmm.
why I was
Uh-huh.
recovering that fast.
Uh-huh.
My friend,
Yes.
I
Tell
had
us this story.
my
Yes.
last born this time was in class 3. So God had something hidden, a bomb. And exactly, I think it was like 1 year and 1.5 months, 1.5 years later after the accident. I'm still recovering, I'm still doing my things, and my wife is calling me, telling me, please don't drive yourself, please don't leave the house, please don't go to the office. And I used to tell her, if I don't go to the office, then I'm not going to recover. I need to socialize with people. So that is
Right?
why so that's why I go to the office and I drive myself to the hospital for physiotherapy so that
Good.
I can recover. But
Yeah.
she couldn't understand that
Mhm.
because she wants to protect me. But you know what? After 1.5 years, and I had not even recovered. You can imagine I'm not yet recovered now. It is 25 years later. You can imagine how I was at 1.5 years.
Mhm.
I was so bad, and God took away my wife.
Ooh. Hapana.
Days she got sick, headache, blah blah, and the fourth day she passed on.
Oh my. Oh.
And you are there. You are left. You have your 4 children. The smallest one is in grade 3, and there you are. The breadwinner has gone because now you are like a crippled person. So now I realized why God was giving me this fast recovery. He wanted me to recover so fast so that I can take over the management of my house.
The home of the home.
Yeah, of my home. And I told myself, these children I have to educate these children whether I'm walking or lying in bed. They have to be educated. And I gave them hope. And everybody was telling me, please divide your children, give them to your sisters, you give them to your aunts, you give them to who? I told them never. I'm going to educate my children. I'm going to look after them the way I am. And so I brought them up. By God's grace, and they went through school. And I told them, let each and every one of you go through school up to the optimum level where you can, not where you think your father can make you rich.
Take
It is
you.
where you want to be, not the capabilities of your father. And I gave them hope. They went all the way to the university and everything. So it is what is in you that actually makes you succeed. It is not what you are getting from outside. What do you have yourself? Are you motivated? Are you motivated? Do you want to achieve the next step? That is what makes you move.
Yeah.
So life has many challenges, and we have to face life because it is not over until it is all over. If you are still breathing, it's not over.
Wow.
So, guys, I was giving that story because of what we have been told by Ms. Jane, and I want to encourage Jane to talk to that client of hers and motivate the client, and things are going to be positive, and things are going to look up.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Moses.
Thank you.
She won't stop. She won't let me go. Amen,
Yeah.
my sister. Advise which of these programs are better to go with and how. Let me know. That's the message that has just come through now as you are speaking.
Okay.
You see, she is determined. I'm the one who's like holding back. She's waiting for me to respond to that, you know?
Yeah, and that is
It's a good lesson we've had, one like none other before this have we had such.
That is a very positive client. Yeah.
I am in shock for the last 20 minutes. I mean, don't apologize.
Sam, you had not seen this coming.
God
That's
This
bless
is
you,
no longer a
Moses.
class.
Oh my
It's a family. You come to pour yourself out here.
yeah.
And I love it. And I hope it was all documented. That is a selling story.
I even want to ask Moses, do you, like,
How?
I mean, God is just
Sam is
amazing.
okay.
Like, God is just amazing because
Yeah.
also is this. Just share that. Share that story. Moses, put your phone somewhere, even if it is in front of a cup. You know, when I didn't have a ring light or I didn't have a phone holder, my cup was it. I would literally place this one and I would put my phone there and I would just talk. Seriously.
Me too.
If you don't have a ring
Me
light
too.
or anything, put it somewhere it is upright and then share your story. I promise you, oh my God. What a beautiful story. What a beautiful, I mean, God
Amazing.
bless you for, I don't know what to I mean, for everything, because you
Oh,
guys
he
are
brought
not
it down.
creating content because you are camera shy. Moses, he doesn't have the strength to really keep hold the phone. And he's thankful because there's somebody without that hand. Oh my, you've changed my life, Moses. You have changed my life before, but today I am wordless. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. We needed that. At least I did.
We live
I
by
did.
the grace of God.
By the grace of God, because I'm thinking, I'm putting myself in your shoes and thinking, I mean, like that, your wife's story would have been, you know, like the last straw on my back, you know. I mean, people are so different, isn't it?
I mean, Moses.
And people even thought I would give up. I would give up on that point when when he passed on, and they were actually waiting for me to pass on very, very soon.
But your God is faithful. You believe in a mighty God. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
And now God has brought us here. We crossed paths. We found you. You found us. Guys.
And never ever forget that God who lifted you at that time. When when all the circumstances were against you, he lifted you with his victorious right hand. Yeah, forever say that.
Sure. He's an amazing God, and that is why we keep trying, and we keep the hope burning, because we always believe that tomorrow will be better than today.
Moses.
Yeah, Sam.
I am blown away, but I want to say that there is one place you are doing a very big mistake.
Yes.
And one of the biggest mistake you are doing is that you are keeping this beautiful story to yourself instead of sharing it to the world.
Yes.
Really?
And we've just gotten it out of you. Yes.
Press that button and put it on social media. Literally, just do it. And do it.
I'm Hubbard.
Are you gonna do it?
If you are scared, we have approved it, and you are in a circle. If we believe in it, the world will embrace it.
Yes.
We cannot lie to you. We love it.
Wow.
We wish we could tell that story.
That is your story,
tell
Moses.
it to everybody.
It's true.
Everywhere.
True. I'll try to package it and give it out. I know I'm not a good storyteller, but
you
I'll
are
try to
that is good enough.
That one out.
You are
have
perfect.
just done an excellent job.
Oh my
that
God.
That one is good enough. More than.
Thank you. I feel Hubbard.
I mean, I am listening to you, limiting yourself and telling us a package. What a package? You don't need anything. Packaging, press the camera, put it on and talk. That's it. You don't need editing. You don't need nothing. And after you finish, press post. Don't do anything to it.
Wait.
Thank you.
This is what they ask us. Are you coachable?
I
Can
wish
you
I
follow
was there with you,
instructions?
Moses. Oh my God. That
You
could be
are
an air.
just you, Moses.
Just be yourself.
Authentic. That is you. That is what they are asking for.
Don't be
Sure.
afraid of judgment. I mean, don't be afraid of judgment of anybody where you have gone so far in life.
Thank you.
Press the
People relate
camera
to with
and
your
go.
problem. Yeah. Moses,
Sure.
how many you people of your category are you denying this opportunity just because they think it's for the very able, able people?
This is
Sure.
You
it.
could bring many people out there.
Many
Yes.
Moses. I assure you.
How
I
many
feel the
people
spirit
are
is so strong.
traveling down in the hospital because somebody told them they can't get out? Tell them you got out and you started a
true.
business and you
It is
brought up
true.
your family alone.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
big
true.
story.
Tell it to
Indeed,
them, Moses. Preach it on. Preach it on.
In-
Preach it on.
Indeed, what you are saying is very true. Because I talked to somebody who was desperate from hospital, and that person was almost giving up. He had he also had an accident and he had a fractured spine, but he was affected from from the hip downwards. So he was trying to become suicidal, and I talked to him and I gave him my story, and that person regained and started having hope in life, and the guy is still alive. The guy is still alive even today.
Do it.
I-
Just get even Uncle Sam to help you do the ebook. Oh my, I don't know.
Moses has an
Sorry.
ebook.
Okay.
He has an ebook.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm only waiting. Actually, this time I'm only waiting to regain some strength.
Yes.
So that I can be able to at least to wake up early like you guys, and then I'll hit the road running again.
You catch up with us whenever you can, like you have done today. You see, you thought you are late, but I think you are the host of the meeting today.
I'll try. Once I recover, once I recover, I'll be able to join you guys in full.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
And
the others have left. We took over.
Of course, the class has gone way overboard. But no, it's okay. I'm actually like, I still want to challenge Moses because even if if you record a 1 minute video, like just 1 minute, you don't have to tell them about digital marketing, just share your story. And tell them you have an ebook they can read more like 1 minute when you have got the slightest of energy, 1 minute, and then you can rest the rest of the day. Why don't you try there with maybe tiny steps? I mean, you dared drive when you had the collar and you are not strong, and I hear it was a manual car. What about a camera putting it on TikTok, literally? I mean,
I'm thinking he put
daring.
himself on the road, on the highway.
I went on the highway.
You are talking about a clutch. I didn't get that bit. That is a manual car.
Imagine a manual car. Can you imagine?
No, Moses, if you can, may God give you the end of recording just that short video.
Please take your story out there.
One of the things Darrell spoke about yesterday, and it dawned on me, how long are my videos? He checked Mwikali's video and barely pronounce your name, and Mwikali kept saying, Mwikali, and he looked, as he was auditing her videos, he looked at the time, and he said, this is good time. Hey? if I've got work to do, because I don't think mine are as short as Mwikali's, but I'm doing it either way. Just do it. Just do it. If my long videos are going viral, how about now shortening them? But you've got to do, you've got to take that action.
What did you call the guy again?
I typed it here, Darrell Hannah.
Okay.
Hannah, I think ni jina mama ake.
Please just
look at
don't,
him.
hit the record.
Okay, thank you.
Hit the record. Get like start slowly, like start small. If you dared drive and you have gone all the way and taken your kids that far, this won't cost you anything. I promise you, nothing. It is just recording, share what you can, hit post, don't even worry about editing, don't worry about anything. As long as someone can hear you, your message matters.
Thank you for
even the story about you leaving the hospital, despite being told you have only 14 days to live.
Yeah.
And here you are, how many years?
25 years later.
Yeah, that alone. You are 25 years and you're going, you started a business, you raised up your children. That is enough for the day. Don't
Thank you, guys.
even if you just mention, and that's it.
Thank you for the encouragement, guys.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. You have encouraged us. You have encouraged me personally. I have to
challenge. Me nimepatiwa challenge too.
Thank you. Wow.
Boy, Mokami was trying to say something. Amanda, coach, did you see her?
Hannah, you want to say something?
Maybe she left. But okay.
Hannah Mokami, she's here. I don't know whether she wanted. Hey, hi, Devi. Let's finish up. Oh my God. Umechallenjiwa?
Baya sana. You see, you just tell the story. You see how even if hata alichukua video hiyo story yake ingekuwa enough. Manze, unaona hizo zote zilikuwa ma jackpot. Kila kitu, everything was hitting the nail. Just a small story. Hata uipeane kidogo, beat. Ati kila time ukipost
like 20 stories in one.
Unajua watu watakuwa kitaka kujua venye hiyo story inaenda. You don't tell the whole story right now. You can even tell the whole story on December. But keep people coming to want to see that story. Kidogo. Hata ufanye 2 videos a week. Unachifikiria uko mbele aje.
Ako mbele. Ataweza kwa mbele kabisa, Moses, I promise you.
Hiyo ni hook ambayo huwezi hata kutaka kujua what's coming. Like in those 25 years kumekuaje? How was it in the hospital? Hiyo yote unaweza kuguza tu, unasema like nimetoka mbali. Kitu narudia hata kama ni ya 20 seconds ina grow.
Ni true story. Imagine true story. Zile coach anatuambianga ati soap opera. You know the way they leave us in suspense? Kama leo sasa ati nangojea kuwatch. Inaitwa aje Neema? Na zingine madhe alikuwa na watch kumkubagia, sijui kubagia. Anajua already kesho siezi hata. That's all it takes.
Thank you.
That is all it takes. Yeah.
All it takes.
Yeah. Miss Jane, you and me tomorrow we should not talk. We should be quiet. I think we said enough for today.
At least kila mtu ana feel. Unaona venye Sam alisema ati we don't have a story. Everyone has a story. You just don't feel like tunafaa kuipeana. Mungu amekuleta this far, upeane. I told you, the only person who can tell a story about you is just you. A positive way. Wewe peke yake unaweza ipeana positively. Watu wengine tu wanaonaga tu challenge. So unaona, Moses ametupa story bila yes amepitia challenge, but yeye ametuonyesha venye ameipita. You see, because already ushapita. Kwake ni achieve. Unaona success yukuja juu ya kupitia shida. Bila kupitia shida hakuna success. Haitagwi success, inaitagwa kujaribu. But the moment ushapita hiyo shida inakuwa success. Sasa alipita kufa inakuwa tu just a success story, inaendelea tu. That's how to run the story. That's how to tell a story.
Thank you.
Wow. Hey, Mose, that is awesome. Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Just I've been late to class today.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear. Huh? We hear you,
We hear
Hannah.
you, we
Please
hear
go
you.
on.
Just greetings. But I'm very much encouraged by Moses. And then he should go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, that is the next thing. Moses, get it out there. In 30 seconds, anza na kidogo tu, like you'll shortly realize that you are out there. You are a solution provider, my friend. You are a solution provider.
Thanks for the challenge. I'm humbled.
Oh my goodness. Wow, guys, we could
My
spend the whole day you know, talking and sharing, and because you get built. Even my team here on TikTok, they're like, oh my God, that is so good. I mean, that is so amazing. So that some of the limiting beliefs that we put for ourselves, they hold us back, not knowing that they are just tiny flicks of thread that shouldn't even count towards your success. Get out there, hit the road running. Fear is the enemy of success. And your dream lifestyle is about to start, Moses. I can promise you. Your dream lifestyle is about to start.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. I want to bring this to an end. It was so good and so amazing. Tomorrow, Miss Janice is going to be very busy. She's going to be saying goodbye to her uncle. I want you to know that we have you in our prayers. And you close that sale. 900 Builder is the best program that has ever been. I promise you, there is no other better that can serve her. I'm telling you. And it is your due responsibility to introduce that client to the best program on the planet. If you fail to do that, Miss Jane, we don't understand what you are doing. If you want to serve them the best way you can, give them the best program, and then bring them to this mentorship. We'll take them to the next level. Anybody can do it, including her. As a matter of fact, she needed it more than anybody else, because if she has got that medical condition, bills don't care. She has got a life to live. She has got a lifestyle. She has got needs, and she needs a simpler way to make that possible. So I don't want you to have that judgment. I don't want you to have that guilt. No, you are doing
Sure.
them a service. Listen here, you are serving her to achieve her
And
greatness. That is what you
Sure.
are doing. And failure to introduce her to that program.
Sure. And again, Coach Sam,
Yeah.
that person has a lot of time. The
Mhm.
person who has a stroke has a lot of time in the house, so she is already feeling she has so much time on her hands and feeling idle. So she wants to utilize that time. Take advantage, Miss Jane.
It is your due responsibility. She has got all it takes. Internet is at home. She watches online service at home. She is even so much happy you are leading the church service. So she can use that internet and this program to make money and inspire people and change her own life in the process. So at the end of the day, it is a win-win for everybody.
Sure.
So if that guilt was creeping in, kick it away completely. Because 3 months, 6 months later, if you don't show her the program now and she's still struggling and suffering and her life is going backward, it is on you. Mm-hmm. So you
Thank
got
you
this.
very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Thank you
telling
for
you.
all the heads up. And it's just as well. Had I left earlier for my aunties, then we would not have discussed this. My
Mhm.
goodness.
Please save
Had you
both
not
of
raised the question, we would not have known Moses' story.
There is nothing to hide. I mean, I'm an open book as
Yeah.
always.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the grace that I keep asking God for, like I am living, I'm a Christian and I represent Jesus. So I ask God, whenever and wherever I am, may Jesus be engraved on my forehead. Fill my lips with messages from you, Jesus. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that whatever I say, how I present myself, Jesus is the first to be seen. May I decrease as he increases in my life.
Absolutely.
So whoever I'm attracting, that's why I said in that Zoom call, that's why I told them, when they say this is not for friends and family and relatives, my message is different.
Hi, teacher.
Mine is
Oh my goodness.
for friends and family, and they were gobsmacked.
Mhm.
So with that said, guys, let me get onto this sale. All right. If
Go
need
for it,
be.
my friend. I love it. Go for it. No question.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you as and when I can. But God bless you. Continue to uphold us until we are done. And all the way, let's continue to pray for each other.
Let's continue standing for each other, challenging each
under whichever
other, going for our
circumstance.
goals.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love that. It was a beautiful morning. I am inspired. I'm excited. I'm actually leaving this class. I have got a meeting with our friends who are finishing Ramadan, and they were like, our gift for Ramadan is this program. Okay. Our gift is this program. So I'm actually going there to a family, and they want to understand it, and they are like, let's make this happen so that when we finish our Ramadan, we can be able to start making money online. So what if I stand here and I say, no, you shouldn't join because of it is on me. I see, let me tell you, if you stop sharing your story, there are so many people you are holding back. And I don't know what to say, but let them watch you, let them decide not. But at least you did your part. Remember, your part is the first one. Okay? Create, open that. I loved when I saw Wanganga's content, I was like, this is so good. Why? It's not because the content is so good, but it's because he has decided to kick away the fear. The fear is not an option. Most of us are being held that by fear. I got 13 views, so I'm not going to look at you now. What are you saying? Go it. Do it wrongly. I told you guys, I used to go to a field. I was so bad with caught like so terribly. I would literally hold my phone like this, and someone who is so much far away would see me and I would stop. But when they pass, I would continue. One day there were kids playing in that field, and me, I'm trying to, this is the only free time I have to create my content, and I'm recording this content. Of course, I had to overcome those inner challenges, and I'm doing it, I'm recording, and then the kids are laughing. Then I thought they are laughing at me, but they were not laughing at me. But guess what I did? I continued, and guess what? Look at that. I posted, I did it, here you are. So Moses and everybody else, do not let fear. Do not let fear of judgment, fear of unknown, fear of anything, because the reason why we don't take action and we are preparing to do something, I am thinking about doing it. You know, Moses said, let me package it. No, there's nothing like a package. Please, there's nothing like a package here. You know, it's your mind telling you, be safe, danger. What? There's no danger. Get out there. Block the people you don't want to see. Okay? Those serious enemies with horns. Block them. Put them off. You can literally have got the ability who is going to see your content. Then share your story, because there is somebody out there who wants so badly to hear your inspiration. And how you told Miss Jane, encourage her. Please, encourage her. That is what she's looking for, inspiration. She's looking for encouragement, nothing else. And you do it because you are the person in authority. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing. And I think I would actually start this coaching call once again. We go for another 2 hours because it was that good. It was that good. Thank you so much, guys, for also blessing me. I know all of you are my parents, my big sisters, big brothers, and all that, but you bless me in ways I could never get this kind of value. If I was in a classroom right now, I would be depreciating. But being with you, I'm always adding value and becoming wiser and becoming, I don't know, you're building me as let me tell you, it's a win-win. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. Be blessed. You're amazing. I respect all of you. Good action. because it is action that brings results, period, nothing else. So take action, that content, apply, call, have a conversation with those clients and change your life in the process. You are amazing. God bless you so much. See you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.